Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Last time we defeated Orenetis, and the only thing left to do is get out of this place. Before we leave, we're going to take a quick short rest because, oh boy, we lost some health in that fight, and I would like it back. That's probably enough. Our fire elemental has disappeared. I'm not interested in trying to collect most of the stuff here. But there was one named character that we killed that might have had something particularly interesting. A magnificent morning star. Fancy gem. A multicolored gem. Interesting. Is that a magic thing? Or is it just a shiny for selling? No, it's something magic. Well, I'm going to take the time just to peek it then. Can't be worth very much if it's... Or it can't be very good if it's only worth 50 gold. Gem of Seeing. Is that cast True Sight for a while or something? Gem of Seeing requires achievement, rare. True Sight 1 grants True Sight. Alright. Right, let's get out of here then. Palace Gate. Then there's a couple of loading zones to get to where we're going, but shouldn't be too bad. Like, does Rose even have anything to say now that Orenetis is dead? Or are they going to be like, hey friend?
What's up, friends?
Hold it. We literally murdered the leader of your kingdom. And you're like, sup? How's it hanging? Pretty chill. Alright then, so we're going east. Really, really far east. A safe passage. Any last fights on the way home? Oh, jeez. A bullet, a hag, 2 more hags, a dire wolf, and a Badlands Dryad. We haven't taken a long rest yet, I think. So Marake might be short a few spell slots, but good lord, am I glad I short rested. Good lord, am I glad I short. If I die now, I'm going to be so mad. I'll be so mad if I die now. Interesting map for this. Marake's up first. We have a reasonable number of spells. Is this the bullet? It is. Okay. Right. Let's start with... Oh god, this is not ideal, is it? Can't get that to do all 3 of those either. Oh god. Alright, let's start with... I'm also worried about counterspell now that I think about it. Counterspell is going to be a problem. So here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to get weird here for a second. We're going to hide down here. And cast that. And stay there for a second. Stinking Cloud. Knuckle is immune to poison damage. Okay. Let's try and stall out a couple of these guys. Stunned. Good. Flurry of blows. Stunning strike back on. Stunned. Excellent news. Let's kill them. And we will come to this hag. I didn't put Stunning Strike back on, did I? Damn it. They can't move past the bullet, I think. We're all immune to poison damage, which is kind of hilarious. As monks. Stunning Strike on. It would have been really funny if we had to fight a baby black dragon just as a replay of what happened that killed the warlock run before this.
Not bad, eh?
But I think I did say in the last encounter I was kind of hoping we'd get something that was a little bit more varied than just 12 guards. And this seems to be about as much of that as you can possibly imagine. Is she... One of them is the one that's concentrating. I'm not sure which. I'm going to come beat down on this guy whilst we have some time. Oh, you're the one that's concentrating. Actually, I'm going to shoot you. Oh. Good damage. And they're no longer concentrating on cloud kill, which is great. Double nat ones with advantage. Just in case you thought the game was going to be kind to me for a moment. These direwolves are probably the least problematic part of this whole thing. Now, clearly this hasn't quite gone how I was expecting it to. But that's also fine.
Light will guide us.
Ow. We're immune to the harmed condition, which is hilarious. Let's get them dead. Love to see it. Then I guess we're going after the direwolves up here. 3 attacks. Get stunned. I said get stunned. Love it. Alright, given the chance, we will try and come stun this green hag. I didn't turn Stunning Strike on for the extra attack.
How does that feel?
What was that? What is happening? Please don't crash because you hit the hag. Okay, no, we're fine. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. What is that? Hold person. That's unideal. That is unideal. Right, you can get stunned. Let's come down here to the problem stuff. while the wolves are just not doing very much. That does not help. Should probably go after the hag with a lower AC and a lower save against the stun condition. Invisibility? Yeah. Slightly problematic. Wrist is paralyzed. Top of the round. Who is it that is concentrating on the whole person? The Dryad. Yeah, I expected a counterspell eventually. And wrist is now paralyzed and slow. Lovely. Just lovely. Stunning Strike is on. It's a nat 1. Dead. Right, we have 22 points of movement, which means we can run to here. Oh, jeez. Okay. That was a crit against us. Well, they're no longer invisible, so that's something.
A real little goblin.
Wrist is no longer paralyzed.
You like it?
Alright. Lots of stuns all round. No. Ugh. At least they've already had their reaction. Of course, it was a nat 1. Why wouldn't it have been? Stunned. Flurry of blows. Big crits. Solid miss, solid stun. We're back. You love to see it. We are still slow, so we probably should have attacked the one concentrating on the slow spell first. Let's come stand here. We can get creatures in our AoE. And let's get the sword out.
You have them now.
Concentration on slow has ended. And this hag is just getting wrecked.
That must have hurt.
Alright, I'm feeling reasonably confident about our survival now. Have a longer death animation, why don't you? What is this? Healing? No, it's a venomous spike at disadvantage for being so close to us. Palm, get the hag first. They are double nat 1s with advantage. Unbelievable how frequently that's occurred lately.
Go on!
Alright, just the wolves. Wolves? Whichever way I enunciate, it doesn't sound quite right. It is with a V, I do know that. That's the best one of those we've ever done. Right, we don't need stuff, but hags can have interesting loot. Crafting manual, scroll of counterspell. Pretty big. The bullet wasn't up here. What did we kill up here? Some kind of plant thing. And on this end, this hag. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. The metallic headband is a new one. Scroll of Manual of Healing. Alright, I'm curious. What's this headband we found? If it's a headband of intellect at like this incredibly late stage, I mean, I won't be mad, but it would have been much more useful much more early. Headband of intellect, set your intelligence to 19. Headband of intellect. Set your intelligence to 19. So rather than having -1 intelligence, we could have had somebody with 19 intelligence this whole campaign, because our smartest guy is a +2, whereas we could have had a +4 this whole time. But, you know, can't have it all. I feel like we've been pretty blessed just with the amount of stunning strikes we've had this whole campaign. So we'll finish up our long rest, keep moving east, look for a safe spot. We eat some food. Hopefully we now have the spell slot to do it again if we need it. There's a potion of heroism. All those fancy potions we've never used. Seven days worth of food out of an apple tree. Alright. Now if you think back to the long ago, this is where we had that initial encounter with some gorillas. So let's just check this scepter thing that we found so we understand it. There it is. Scepter of Redeemer Control. This magical item somehow keeps Redeemers at bay. It might have something to do with the Redeemer Queen being held prisoner somewhere in the valley. Never did find that, if that is a thing that exists. We don't need to equip it. It just sits there in our inventory. There's the corpse that we found years ago. I assume nothing's changed with it in its existence. Not at all. Right then. I'm gonna get cautious, just as caution, literally. As we get back in the cave. And these guys are not attacking us. Right, how do we get out of here? The ruin entrance? We literally just zip through past everything. No path to destination? Oh, there is. We are strong, powerful monks now.
Oh, little goblin.
Still a little goblin. I have no idea who's going to take up the vacuum of power that has been left behind. Because last time, Marin Ving took the throne, but we killed him already. Alright. We have escaped.
You finally leave the valley and return to the Principality of Masgarth. The throne of the valley is empty. Chaos is lurking. The citizens of the valley hold together as they always did. The hidden research complex is no longer in the hands of Orinetis, but who knows how its potential will be used in the future. Arnving is dead, the news might rejoice some of his old enemies in Masgarth and disappoint his debtors.
Alright, I got an achievement for one of the other endings. Do I get a stat page? No stat page. If we go continue, we can go back to that save in the marches, but we have finished. The campaign is done. So for now, thank you ever so much for watching. Solasta will come to a pause for a while as we play more Baldur's Gate and other projects, but it will surely return because I want to do the main campaign as an Ironman mode. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed any of the videos, please subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button if you have, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.